welcome. This is SOHL 720. This is your boy Big Jew, Rah Ju.
It's your man's MP2G.
Toney Converse.
Tony TC.
Birthday
We got TC. Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
you
real
know?
guest, a real special guest.
A special guest.
Special guest.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? It's SOHL 720. Today we're dealing with the foundation of SOHL 720. And right now, you dealing with the foundation of SOHL 720. You're dealing with me, Big Jew, Rah Ju. You're dealing with MP2G. You're dealing with Toney Converse. SOHL 720, was started as the school of higher learning, eventually evolved to the source of higher learning, but it always was the source. And the source is humanity, you know what I'm saying? We all here, you know what I'm saying? And it started with a football program that we had back in the days in 2014. Jesse Owens, what they call the Dunk, you know what I'm saying? There was a non-existent football program over there for 15 years, and me being somebody that played when I was 12 years old over there, you know what I'm saying? I felt like it was the right thing to do, to go back to the community where I came up at, you know what I'm saying, and to make a difference. And in that difference, I had my boy MP2G, who's gonna elaborate a little bit more about that.
Well, just that experience, you know, in general, you know, like when I heard my brother mention that he wanted to do something of that magnitude, I was in 100%, because I felt the same way that it was needed. Because me, actually, I didn't play for that, you know, specific park, but those two neighborhoods were just connected but divided by a graveyard, so to speak.
Right.
So, you know, like it was always love from one side to the other. So, you know, I think it was needed. So when he asked me, or really when he mentioned it, it was a no-brainer for me to help out and, you know, and do something positive for the youth.
Right. So basically what we did in 2014, a non-existent program over there at Jesse Owens, we went and reestablished the program, and I gotta give shout outs to Leroy Freelo. He gathered the kids and got the kids out on the field, and me and Mike came to the field, and he was like, "Here, it's your team."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we took over from there.
Team.
You know what I'm saying? That was the special teams. That was the 2014 8, 9, and 10 minors. But I'm gonna let you know how my boy TC is an intricate part of this. So explain your humble beginning and let people know who don't know about that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was just a local kid, I want to say, grew up around the same areas, but again, didn't play for the same park we're speaking of right now. I played for a few different parks, but all of us would compete against each other. So the idea of coming, you know, this far in life, I played park ball since a kid. I started late in the game, about 10 years old, really.
Man, let the people know who you are, Tony. Let them know who you are. Tell them about your accolades. Toney Converse. If everybody don't know about Toney Converse, did TC, we day one. We grew up together. Tony TC got the Tulane rookie rushing record. Tulane was when they won their first national title. That's Toney Converse right there. You know what I'm saying?
So part in Tulane going undefeated. We had some great coaches. We picked up some great players going into those seasons, and we were able to prosper for the city. You know, that was my goal, honestly, just to make Tulane, make New Orleans relevant again. And by staying home, we accomplished that. We went undefeated, went 12-0, got the city excited again. And the goal was to kind of keep it that way, but things went to falling apart shortly after. The coaches split up, they left, and in the process, I started dealing with some family issues. My mama got sick. I made some bad choices at the time, and it led me to jail. I did 12 on 18 years in prison. And every day I held on to my dream of football, used that to kind of help me push through, figuring when I get out, I'll make some kind of impact in that area again. So I just kept training and using the things I was taught by people in life to keep striving. Those coaches taught me lessons, and I used those to strive. And when I got out, I met up with my brothers and stuff, and they gave me the opportunity to take part in one of their camps, and that's kind of how I was initiated in. But Jew kind of kept me in the loop of things prior to, and I always let them know as soon as I come out. You know, I was back in with them, so I was glad that things was kind of ready to take off.
Right, yeah. So that's how in 2014, you know, we met up like he said, and we, you know, went to Toney like man, we about to hold this camp. You know, non-profit camp. We just gonna give a camp. We just gonna, it don't cost nobody nothing. You know what I'm saying? And he acts like if he was about it. Right.
I say thank you to y'all. Thank y'all for y'all always believing in me, and even despite my, flaws and stuff, people knowing where my heart is and how I feel about those around me, and that, I would want, just that prosperous growth.
Yeah, we all have shortcomings. That's the reality of life. But you know what I'm saying, right here, right now, which is important, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, when I went to him and told him about the camp, it was a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? He even bought other people, he even bought the news there. You know what I'm saying? He bought the news there. Right, you know what I'm saying? He bought the news there and it was epic. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I can say. And we did it he was there for us for almost 5 years until like the 6 years Corona hit. We haven't done it in the last 2 years, but right, it was right, you know what I'm saying? So
but with the idea of the news, it ain't about like the news people coming out and stuff. What it is the idea that those kids got to see news cameras around and stuff for something that was going on good around their neighborhoods and not something negative.
Right.
So many times the news cameras only around our hoods when somebody get killed, shot, or something of misfortune happens.
right.
So for them to be around there because of what y'all created and what we created and us coming together there was like, that was the real like honor and everything. Blessing.
Yeah, and that was a beautiful thing too, especially with your background in the game in general. You was able to give a lot of jewels to those kids, and a lot of them,
So Mike, speak a little bit about you and TC. Y'all got some football
quarterback.
Yeah, well, we got a little background, but like you said, we started competing on the Pee Wee level, but the skip forward, we connected in high school. We both played for the same team, at East Jeff. We both was a part of one of the best teams in East Jefferson history as well. That 91 team that I didn't start on. I'll be real. Toney started on that team. And I didn't start on that team.
You made those practices exciting for the defense, and that's how.
It was a fight. Like when the game came, like the game seemed easy. And I learned a lot from watching them play and watching them get down because they played the game with so much passion.
Yeah.
That's mainly what I learned from watching TC get down was the passion that he played with,
right.
And that he really wanted to win, the attitude.
And me, like my lineman, his older brother, one of the linemen I depended on the most.
Yeah.
So it was like his younger brother stepping in the game and kind of under me. So I was kind of excited watching you take that leadership role as a quarterback.
Yeah.
The quarterbacks do have to be that front person.
Yeah, that was a,
so it was like trying to assist you without trying to you know what I mean?
Like trying to overshadow, but you want you to be the quarterback, but
make those choices you gotta make,
Yeah, it's all about choices. In life, we all have, humble beginnings, but everything, the tread is hard, so.
Yeah, definitely not easy.
Right, so, me and Toney, we go all the way back to, you know what I'm saying?
Cut my head on a crate.
Elm Street, you know what I'm saying?
Cut my head on a bucket.
You remember that?
Yeah. Come there and cut our heads on a bucket, looking out for the little poor kids in the hood.
Yeah.
That was a cousin, I was going to say your nephew, Twine.
Yeah.
So like,
Twine Brooks. Give me Twine.
He rounded
maybe you'll watch this episode now, Twine, with the bitch of your dad. Told the bitch of your dad. Tell about what kind of ball player was Twine, huh?
Oh, man.
Twine was nice.
Twine was a beast, man. Anything he wanted to do athletically, he was a beast. Basketball was his preference, but if he would have started at the football, not saying he didn't play football. He was such a beast in football. I think he should have took that initiative, and played some other sports. It just it builds you up for other things.
No, and I got a cool story about that too, though, because I was in class one day, and rest in peace to Coach Randall. Coach Randall sent me to the back because I remember I had to go open up the room to get film for you. They had a scout coming to watch film on you. So we going through the tape. And he like, yeah, man, this guy Toney, he's a great athlete. He's fast, he's quick, he's this, he's that. He like, man, who is number one? And he looked at Brooks, just his size and what he was doing on the field. Yeah. He was able to get recognized in that minute. Just from
right. Shout out to Twine. We ain't gonna get into too much of you, Twine. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, this. Let's be correct. 720. We with MP2G and.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking about Twine.
About
Toney Converse. So we're gonna be right back. We're gonna take a little short break. We're gonna get back at it. Soul 720. Welcome back. This is your boy Big Ju, Rah Ju.
It's MP2G.
TC, Toney Converse.
Touchdown.
Yeah,
Toney.
we left here. We were just talking about our humble beginnings and how we met and everything full circle. Like I said, we'll reiterate about 2014 when me and my boy MP2G, decided to go over there at Jesse Owens and reestablish the football program over there. And we held the first camp. When we held the first camp, it was over there at Jesse Owens, and Toney Converse hosted the first camp. Now, before this, let's talk about humble beginnings. Me and the supervisor at Jesse Owens didn't see eye to eye. We was clashing or whatever. But it was ironic that when we gave the camp, he was against the camp, and there was a lot of friction. But when he found out that the person that was hosting the camp was his nephew.
Ended up being his nephew too.
And that smoothed it out. He's like, you know him? Like, yeah, this.
And then I was able to tell my uncle, man, that's Jew from like when we were younger. They used to cut my head on that bucket.
Give him some background. Yeah,
he's like, oh, all right.
And it kind of made him see, the person he had been dealing with differently.
Right.
It was reestablished.
Yeah, and we had. Things got smoothed out, and we, like I said, we gave the camp, and we given it for like 5 years, and counting. Me and my boy MP2G.
Not just the camp, it was like, it was nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
Always
It was
like
nice.
such great energy and just like proud to say that we building it.
Yeah, and it got bigger and bigger. Like the more we did it, I did notice the more contributions we got from other people. Like the more we did it, so that was a positive
Right,
move.
can't forget that.
I heard your description too of the area, but like that description kind of, they got so many other elements that's part of that area, like the police station right there, the way the hood kind of set up and stuff.
Right, but it was always peaceful.
And the way the park kind of like the center of that arena, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like when we started doing what we was doing, even as kids was out there, but even as we was warming up, kids would walk out, like look out, like come out the door just a regular day and see what was going on and run back in, grab their cleats and run over.
Right.
So it was like all of that,
Right.
It was nice.
It was nice. It's still like we trying to, we can't have it this year because of the field. They're doing a reconstruction on the field. This is 2021, but we've been doing it since 2014. You know what I'm saying? We started the Jesse Owens program. We had the 8, 9s, and 10s. And I want to give a shout out to certain people that was there from the foundation of this, other than these three. I want to give a shout out to first Baptiste Flash. You know what I'm saying? Who came out there. You know what I'm saying? He was my coach. He was my coach when I was 12 years old over there on that gym. And that's what inspired me to come back because we didn't win a game. You know what I'm saying? We won all the jamborees and bowl games.
We won one game. We got one win.
No, I'm talking about when I played in '86. When I played for Fat, but he did everything. He gave us a banquet. You know what I'm saying? He gave me the MVP trophy. You know what I'm saying? So that right, and we didn't win a game.
Yeah.
So when me and Mike coached the team, it was ironic because we won one game. We would be Lakeshore. And we gave a banquet, and the people over there was like, not just, they were like, why y'all giving them a banquet?
Yeah, such a.
And they ain't win a game because I saw it, from what I had seen, what
you
Flash had did for us.
Yeah,
he gave us a banquet. He told us to dress up and wear a tie and with some clothes at that gym. And we had to walk out there and get out. It was a banquet.
Yeah, get your award.
So, you know what I'm saying? It was, you know what I'm saying?
That's some accomplishment.
Right, and that's what made me.
Success even in
right,
NFL,
so that's how I am the man I am to this day. You know what I'm saying? For what he did. So I want to give shout outs to him and Troy Fountainberry. He was another one that was right there. At the beginning.
From
right,
day one.
You know what I'm saying? Always about his community, always want what's best for his community because we all grew up in the same community, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I say, and one more, Leroy Freelow, I probably talked about him in the last one, but he was there, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of differences you might have with people. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all got a common goal together, you know what I'm saying? Y'all come together on that, and that's how it is with him. We always had a common goal to lose those kids, and he'll do whatever for those kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
probably
we all,
got
like,
about
everybody
50
has.
years already. Now the
Yeah, we all have our like all of us might be in a struggle together, but we all have our individual struggles, you know. But that don't change the fact that we got our like eyes on the prize.
Yeah, you got a common goal. Yeah.
Right. That's
and not to leave out my man Brad Gidros. You know, he was there from the beginning.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Definitely shout out Crescent City Stars.
He brought us. Yeah,
you know,
he's
always
another guy.
love and
you and
support.
Brad played together.
Yeah, we were part of the team. Brad was with us.
Yeah.
Y'all played on the same team?
Yeah, Mike played on
On the
with
same
Brad.
team.
All right, Brad Gidro, the Crescent City Stars.
Right, Crescent City Stars.
Right.
You know,
Doing
definitely.
he
big
was
things
there
for
for
the
the first
community.
camp,
They
you know
doing
what I'm
big
saying?
things for the kids.
Like I said.
youth.
Yeah.
Right, he came out there
West Bay.
and brought the kids out there, and
that's coming soon. You know, we're going to get Brad and them to come on the show and chop it up. You know?
yeah, we gotta get Brad and them to talk about
And he
it.
would bring a team, like a group of kids to our camp and allowed us to bring a group of our kids to their camp. If
Right.
we wanted.
Yeah,
Right,
network,
right.
Those type
yeah,
of things.
network.
Right,
Help
but
the
just
kids
like
meet
just
other
like you,
kids.
Tony, when you came out there, Brad, you know, he'll tell you the same way. When he came out there, he brought his kids out there, and he didn't know that he was gonna be on the field. It's just the person he was.
Yeah,
like,
it's just us.
right,
It's nature.
right. He out there like you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we was kind of, that's the thing a lot, you know, when we put these programs together, things, you know, we just kind of trying our best to do these things, and we trying to build from each year, and we've been having success with that. But we will go out there, and some people not going to show up. People going to have different things come up, especially if it's raining early or different things popping off. So people being able to fill in for us and just jump in because they have those type of hearts. So they, you know, they those type of people.
You know, that's the type of people we dealing with. Shout out to Brad. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And all the others that helped out along the way, the community that helped out. You know what I'm saying? When we was, you know, getting this whole thing together. But SOHL 720 is the source of how you learn it, and it's built on the source. And the source, everything is everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's about humanity. It's about unity. It's about people coming together for common reason. You know, it's all about reason. You know what I'm saying?
We also had Kiana Calloway. And
Right.
he have his little thing, Project Detour.
Right.
We try to like detour kids off of that road, you know, that wrong road and stuff.
Yeah.
So he takes a part with like the boat.
No, Kiki, who came out with some
Yeah, so
help.
you need to get him in too and speak
Right,
with
right.
him.
And
That's a
also
good
shout
brother.
out to the guy who was the guy from, you know, played ball for the who was that? The Houston Oilers, I believe, the receiver.
No, that was through. He played for the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah,
you know
the
what I'm
coach,
saying?
the coach.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he came out there that last when it was raining. You know, we ain't gonna have a camp this year. It's 2021, but it's still SOHL 720. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that wanna, you know what I'm saying, have some intake or, you know, dig through with some questions, ask me or Tony or Mike.
Oh, you
know
don't
what
want
I'm
to
saying?
be a guest on the show. Like I said, you're always welcome to be a guest on Let's Be Correct, the SOHL 720, the Rancher, or even the Night King.
Right, the 19th.
You know, so
But right now, this is my boy TC. You know what I'm saying? A day one, you know what I'm saying? We come up together, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. I know you hate when I say this dude was NFL bound, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, we all, that was the best thing I ever seen from around here. You know what I'm saying? But we back, everything come full circle. You know what I'm saying? And
But off the field, dude, because like our learning experiences are like again, it started off with you kind of cutting our heads as kids and clowning, you know, taking care of us and making sure we were sharp like for school and different events and stuff. But at the same time, you spit like knowledge at us and tell us we need to learn and you better go get a book, stuff like that.
right.
yeah.
And then one day taking time out with me as I was maturing, saying, I want to go to some of these shops, do this and that. You like, I go there all the time, you know, let me know. And then taking time out, calling me, picking me up and bringing me to one of those places to start like learning for myself and meeting other people who kind of teaching knowledge or teaching insight. In other words, things that like you're not really taught in classrooms. You know, sometimes they don't teach us about, you know, the things we've been through and what we need to get to another level in life outside of, you know, like just like money-wise, you know. So the spiritual side of things and you bringing me on those journeys was big for me.
Right. So I've always been on the up and up. I mean, I'm not you know, the perfect being or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? I always knew it was a, you know what I'm saying? It was a, it was another way besides the way that I thought was the right way. Most of us think it's the right way. You know what I'm saying? Our opinion on righteousness or peace sometimes it's a selfish type of, you know what I'm saying, utterance that we feel that is to be achieved. Yeah. We get selfish in our own way of thinking to where we cloud it to realize it ain't about me and you. It's bigger than me and you. Yeah. So I'm saying it's about humanity, it's about people.
Yeah, because sometimes you growing and you're scared to tell the people that are influencing them in it, whether it's wrong or right.
Right.
So you keep it to yourself, but that's selfish too.
That's selfish too.
And that's what you do.
Right.
So like learning how to like share that with others when you see people interested in a certain topic, being able to like embrace them in a way, but not push your ways on them in a sense, letting them grow with
I'm glad I was a positive influence for you and others. You know what I'm saying?
And that's crazy, bro, because I was talking to my brother earlier, bro, and Bean was saying the same thing, that you had a positive influence on a lot of us.
And that's
you know, that
life,
came
bro.
up
That's
under
what we're
him.
talking about.
Yeah, you know, so that's real talk. You know, it's funny you said that.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but he did say that.
Yeah, but like I say, I still believe. I believe in oneness, but I believe in you know what I'm saying, that it takes, you know what I'm saying, it's about all of us. You know what I'm saying? That order of everybody play their role. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Voltron. That was they ain't never made the movie of the Voltron, like the Voltron. You know, all of it come together as a piece. This
beautiful, something that's unstoppable.
Right, right. You know what I'm saying? We all gotta play our part. You know what I'm saying? And form this. You know, they got, without all these parts, it can't be this beautiful entity. So I'm saying,
so kind of exist on your own.
Yeah, so we kind of like that monster right over us three coming together.
I see it now. I was gonna tell you the same. I felt that vibe.
Right, yeah. So
we're coming together now.
Yeah, so this SOHL 720. Got my boy TC.
This MP2G.
This is Let's Be Correct, 9 King, Black Mama.
He says a rancher teacher.
A rancher teacher. Shout out to LD.
You know what I'm saying? And sooner or later we might have a sports talk. You know, we got my
man. Might have TC.
Yeah, might have TC.
Come on, let me know if y'all want to hear TC.
Little sports talk.
I ain't the big sports person.
You can talk, but come with something then.
It's like I use sports as like, you know, I think it's something that's like have core values to it. A lot of my values and my attitude towards others and stuff like that I gained through sport.
Yeah.
I never thought that was ever gonna be that. Like it was just one of those tools, and I said I could use this to get out this situation. So I focused on it, but I felt like I had more. I just had to find that.
Right. So you trying to say that wasn't what you thought your call?
I didn't even know half my opponents. I was kind of bad with that. I respect all of them, but like I have to like really make a connection with people I played. You know, a lot of them dudes went to the pros and I couldn't like remember names and stuff because I wasn't really into that so much. I just was doing what I do every time.
Right.
TC. That's my boy TC, my boy MP2G, and this is SOHL 720. You know, tune in, you want to hear more. Live,